We should go do something fun. What should we do? Not that we don't. Not that cigars and sitting in hot tubs isn't fun. But it's like, let's get out of the house. Let's go do something. I'm like, oh, okay. And it really presents a problem in Vegas because if you don't drink and you don't gamble, which most resident Las Veganites do. They don't. Most the people that live here, like, they hate the Strip. They hate it. God, the goddamn Strip. I don't want to go to the Strip. You get all the benefits of all the tourists subsidizing your living. So we got great restaurants. We got nice roads. Lots of things to do outside of the Strip. Oh, but you don't go to the Strip. You just don't go to the Strip. Because I don't know. What you going to go gamble? Are you going to go to the Aria? Oh my God, Tina! Let's go to the Aria. We're going to the Cosmopolitan. I won't say where, or who, but there was a company party. And this company is Standard Sweat. Same one that I went on a tirade about where they did their Christmas party. And it was the whiteyest McWhite party that ever whited. And, I'm barely on the side of being pro-white. Barely. You start factoring in the Swipple stuff and like, oh, we hate ourselves, and oh my gosh, let's just flay ourselves for a foreigner. I really have a hard time. But I'm barely on this side of white. But this party was the most Swipple of Swipples that ever swippled. And they had another party, like, we're going to go to Vegas. I'm like, cool. Going to go, like, to the Cortez. Going to go to the Golden Nugget. Going to do some Fremont. Going to do Old School. Nope. 100% Tina. Let's go to the Aria. They went, I think it was the Cosmopolitan, where you got to pay for parking. You got to pay to shit. You got to pay to look. You got to pay to breathe. You got to pay to fart. And just, it shows you, this is the money to get in on, guys. This is where you should make your money. And I got the formula, I just don't have the execution. What I love about the Strip, particularly the newest casinos, the Aria and the Cosmopolitan, is they're not architecturally pleasing to look at. They're not like Caesar's Palace or the Venetian or Treasure Island. Hell, even the Luxor. They're not. They're just this fabricated plastic and glass. Boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. You know, life's fantastic, made of plastic. And those are the hottest casinos and hotels to go. That's where the hottest. Yeah, go to the Aria. Oh my God, Tina. And not only do they dupe 20-something girls to go in there and party, they dupe everybody else in the world, especially dopey white people who live out in the Twin Cities suburbs and have never actually had Tabasco with their eggs. They actually get these bland white people from the Midwest to think that, like, that's it, that's the place to go, that's the hot stuff. And you walk in, and I ain't no carpenter, but I'm like, well, that's going to be taken down soon. That's going to be they design these casinos and these hotels that everything can be swapped out. It can be like that nightclub that you saw, you went, oh my God, we got bottle service at this ultra long. 2 years later, it's wiped out. It went out of business or somebody else paid higher rent. And it's a commodity. You could buy an apple at Aldi's. You could buy an apple at Albertsons. You can buy your apple at Publix. You can buy your apple at Cub Foods. It's the same fucking apple. But something about this genius, this marketing genius, these nightclubs, these casinos have convinced all of Americans, young and old, that Aria and the Cosmopolitan, or the boom chicka boom chicka boom chicka boom music, that's where you gotta be. And so when you all congregate, you all mecca over there, and you show up, and then what do? What do you really do? You dance to the same boom chicka boom chicka, the same freaking slop that you heard over the internet that was played on the radio that you listened to on your headphones and on the car. And you go to this floor, I guess maybe it's just the culmination, like, why do walruses all congregate and sunbathe over on the rocks at that particular beach? Why do humans all congregate over at a concert? Why do humans all congregate over at a football game? My question is this, like, at a football game, at least there's a game to watch. There's some demonstration of athleticism and peak human performance. Even if I don't like sports, you got to admit, that's some impressive stuff. I can see that. Even if it's golf or what's the other fake sport? Baseball, the other fake sport. You look at this, okay, that's a demonstration of some things that I can't personally do. That's very interesting. But the nightclub? 50-year-old, even 60-year-old people were going to this nightclub because the company paid for it. And they went, woo, we're going to get drunk here. It's like, you could get drunk over at the local crap dive bar over in diddly fuck Minnesota for $5 because they had dollar drinks because the old farmer had paid off his bar mortgage in 1973 and doesn't really have that many expenses. But no, you all gotta go to the most ass-rapey casinos out there where you get absolute chance. I guess Adam Piggott, he put it best. When he ran a club, he says, is to see and to be seen. Is to see other people and be seen. And he's 100% right. It's like the girls all dress up like whores. They'll never dress up like that for the boyfriends back in Wisconsin or Minnesota, but they'll dress up for that, for the Thunder Down Under. And then they go out, they party, and they see themselves and they see other people, and maybe it's a confirmation thing, like, yes, we are the elite, we are the best, even though we're doing this all on debt and credit cards and we don't have anything back at home, and you're just fucking waitresses and you're just baristas back home. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's like, woo, we're here. But I'm merely asking, there's no intrinsic value in that. There's nothing of value. Nothing. Nothing that you couldn't do back home anyway. You can always go to First Avenue and dance and party. I don't know. I don't think the Club Tropics exists anymore in the Twin Cities. I'm just saying, in every major metro area, there's a party and a club where they're serving booze, and you can go woo, and you can dress in your whore outfits, and then you can wear your fancy shirts. Me being hypocritical, I do have some fancy shirts when I go out. I do try to present myself, but I don't go to nightclubs. I go to cigar lounges and jazz clubs and scotch lounges. But why do you go to the Aria? Why do you go to the Cosmopolitan? Caesar's Palace, I don't even think, well, they must, but I don't even think Caesar's Palace has a ultra lounge. I don't know, you walk into that place, or you walk into the Venetian, what's another nice one? Monte Carlo, the Bellagio, that's the other one I'm thinking, the Bellagio. The Bellagio is very nice, you walk in, it's like, yeah, we're adults here. There's scotch over there, cigars over there, high gambling steaks over there, or plenty of restaurants over here. And you know what? If you just want to dress up and look sexy and classy, please do. We've provided you this wonderful architecture. Enjoy. You go into the Aria and the Cosmopolitan. Oh, they're placating and getting all the money they can out of the 20-somethings, 30s, and 40 and 50-somethings apparently. I guess that's what gets me. Is you're a 50-year-old, 60-year-old Midwesterner fuck, and you still think there's a thing? You think there's something going to this horror mecca of the Aria and the Cosmopolitan? It's not to slam on the Aria and Cosmopolitan. You could go to Palms. You could go to any place that's got an ultra lounge or the bar. What do you think's there? There's so much else to Vegas. There's so many of the Champagne Room, the Peppermill, venues, establishments that have been there forever. Champagne Room, that should be on everybody's list. Right now, if you're listening, you've never been to Vegas, or you have, and they're like, let's go to the Strip. And you're like, no, I don't want to go to the Strip. I don't want to deal with normies and conformies. I don't want to deal with traffic. I don't want to deal with lines. I don't want to deal with Tina over at the Aria, driving her daddy's Volvo. I just want to go, there's the Atomic Bar, there's the Champagne Room, there's Frank's Tiki Lounge, There's Ichiza, authentic Japanese cuisine. There's the Pepper Mill. That might get a little busy. I recommend going at about 4 a.m. There's plenty of other stuff going on and plenty of other things to do off the strip that if you have an IQ of above 105 and you don't have your degree in business, you can actually come to Vegas and enjoy your life and experience something different, something classy, something nice. Even in this regard, I'll grant that the shows in Vegas are worth it. Not plugging Vegas. I am plugging Vegas because it's worthwhile, but I wasn't paid or anything. The shows I can see. Okay, Cirque du Soleil, little gay for me, little weird, but some amazing acrobatics. Grant you that. Oh, you like this person, you want to see whoever sing that song that she did before the Pacifica commercial she did, whatever her name was. Yeah, go ahead and see it. You want to see some comedy? I saw Don Rickles in Vegas. It was wonderful. Last performance before he died. God bless him. It was worth it. But my God, the commodity you people chase after. The woo commodity. Woo! Maybe Adam Piggott must have a insight into this. He ran a club. He must know what it is. I know it's to be seen and see, or to see and to be seen. But there's got to be something more. Is it just like, this is the menu of people I want to fuck? For women, it's the menu of people I want to fuck. For men, it's the menu of women I hope to fuck. It is. And don't get me wrong. I understand. Maybe that's what it is. I think I figured it out. Adam, tell me if I'm wrong. Women love the attentions. And there is no greater cathedral or church or basilica or mosque built to channel and focus and purify male attention than the nightclub. And at the same time, I figured it out, totally figured it out, answered my question. But I would like Adam's opinion on this. And if you look at how nightclubs are designed, it is to give the women this level of attention, but to also make it so that they suffer the least amount of the drawbacks of the attention. Like, men just want to bang you. That's basically it. If a guy is talking to you, lady, he just wants to bang you. That's how simple it is. He's buying you a drink, he wants to bang you. He's trying to be polite and cordial about it. In the past, I was too. I get a little bit more direct as I get older. But all that is the men are giving. Now, you girls like the attention, but you don't want to pay the price. So they design these things to be almost impossible for a man to be successful or for you to suffer. So you get girls' nights, you get free drinks, you get this drink, you get the fruity fruit drinks. It's loud. You girls can party. You can dress like whores. You can dance out on the floor like the whore that you're dancing as a whore on. Men can, you're not supposed to be interrupted. You got the bouncers in case a guy harasses you too much, but you'll take the free drinks, and then you can't hear the guy try to be charming and charismatic, even if it might be stumblingly so. He may not have great game, but that's all muted up because of the loud music. So you get your booze, you get your high, you get your fix, you get the attention, you get the nightclub, you get the lights. You girls are basically the crucifix of Jesus Christ in the center of the cathedral, or you're what the fuck do Jews and Muslims have in the center of the cathedral? Or their mosques and tabernacles. What do you guys got? Now I'm thinking about it. You walk in, I've never been in a mosque or a synagogue. When you go into a mosque, what's like at the center? Usually in churches, it's a crucifix of Christ. But when you walk into a mosque or a not tabernacle, synagogue, what do you guys got at the center of the thing? Just, guess the pulpit maybe? Is Muhammad at the thing like, catching syphilis from his 9-year-old wife? And the Jews, who the fuck do they got up there? They got nothing. They got Yahweh? Well, he's never manifested himself according to their religion. What is it? What do you guys got at the center of the thing? Oh, it's funny. Anyway, so it's no different. The girl with the highest, hoariest of heels and the shortest of skirts without her fucking underwear on, which God bless you. She is the queen bee, and they're all And then the men are singing their praises and worshiping and reciting liturgy and reciting the Nicene Creed of how they will dedicate themselves to the women and put them on pedestals. And they tithe, they donate. And then the men what? You get this hope, this eternal hope that's driven by this damaging addiction that you boys have to sex, which every guy does. Every guy does. That's how it goes. And so you just slay yourself, you just splay yourself and your time and your finite resources, bowing down at this altar of the Aria and the Cosmopolitan. Oh, dude, dude, I think I'm gonna go. You guys consult these fake pickup artists like, if you do this, but you do that, then this will happen in A, B, and C. Oh my God, F. And F is for fuck. Listen to Frank's PFA fuck service. Yeah, you want to fuck like Frank? You better go pick up Frank's fuck pamphlet. Spelled with an F at the end. With Frank's 5 fuckable foibles and fables, you too could get your dick wet over in Las Vegas. Just trust fuckable Frank. Hey, yo, did you go talk to that guy? Oh, bad move, rookie noob. Bad move. Listen to Frank. Oh, you frauds.